You're Jacoby's PR campaign chair for the Tindall y'all anyway. You're finalist for the Buckets Award today. Why should Jacoby deem you this year's Buckets Award winner?
Man, he's super smart. He leads the defense in a positive way. He gets us motivated. Just everything a linebacker should be, and everybody like everything a young linebacker should want to be. So, yeah, I definitely feel like he should win it this year.
And just kind of a follow-up. I mean, you and Jacoby and Quay have played so much football together. You know, in the past 3 or 4 years, whatever it's been. How much does that relationship translate, you know, from the practice field, in film room, as much as y'all been in it, to, you know, get the games on?
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of chemistry. So like we know each other's strengths and weaknesses. We're not, so we kind of like act upon them. So like we don't, in a way, like we don't use like like what we see as our weaknesses. We kind of like prey on it because like we're so competitive. So like when we see it, so like in order to make us better, like to turn our weaknesses into strengths, so we'll like keep tapping in into little of those things in order to get our strengths stronger. So, yeah.
What does it mean to you guys when you go to another team's stadium and the St. Georgia fans come in and take it over?
Man, it's a crazy feeling. Like I want to say every away game, we haven't had that many away games this season, but like the away games we do have, it almost feel like home games, or like just so many, you see so much red and black in the crowd, it just makes you feel comfortable out there, regardless of where we play at.
You guys playing in Atlanta this weekend, obviously the next weekend as well, but I mean, to go up to Tech, I mean, this rivalry game, can you speak on what it's like, and what are you excited about?
Well, Alabama, 0-2 record right now, trying to change that. We got to do what we got to do. We're going to come in there. Right now we focus on Georgia Tech, so we're going to take it one step at a time. But like when that time comes, I can speak more on it.
No, I'm saying, yeah, but Tech, like this rivalry. Like
I thought you was talking about the Alabama.
No, man.
Oh, my fault. With this game, they have a really good quarterback, so that we have to be equipped for it. Also, just that old-fashioned hate. Just gotta get ready for it. We're going to their place. It should be a good game. Yeah, we haven't done too much. Like today, we start like really diagnosing them. So like I can't like there's not too much I can speak on right now either.
Did you watch the Arkansas-Alabama game on Saturday?
I didn't get to see that.
How much Bama have you seen this season on TV?
I've seen a couple. Like I've seen the Texas A&M game. I've seen them play a couple teams, but not that game.
How do you think you guys stack up with them?
I feel like we can stack up against anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. So I feel like our odds are always with us. That's how I always want to feel, regardless of who it is.
Can you honestly, when you think back to preseason camp and everything, you guys are sitting here 11-0, chance to go 12-0. Did you certain in preseason camp that this was the kind of team that you guys were going to put on the field this year?
Definitely. Like during our summer workouts, I could just tell like it was going to be different. Like we had score sessions where we became closer, like just talking about knowing our why. So not just going out there and playing and be like we playing for this or playing for that. Like now we playing for his mother or his family or like his situation. And then from there, our workouts have just been like 10 times harder than they have been in the past. So I just knew this year was going to be a special year just based off of that.
You mentioned when you walked to this podium that you haven't done this before. Is it tough? I mean, despite your status as a tackles leader, to be on such a deep defense that maybe it's tough to get recognized and maybe tough to get in front of the cameras?
I wouldn't say it's tough. I mean, I say like I'm just be myself. So like regardless of what's going on, what's going to do, like I stick to what I know, which is being myself. So like, and I feel like that's what's got me where I am now. Like just put my head down and do what I have to do, regardless if it's like doing the interviews or practicing or competing on game day. So yeah.
Took you, a couple of years to get to where you are as a player now. Do you think having to wait that time sort of has helped you become the player that you have this season, as opposed to transferring elsewhere and then potentially playing earlier there?
Oh yeah, I feel like waiting, like especially with Coach Schumann, like we had a complex type of defense that you have to learn. So just like understanding how to learn it, like understanding just the defense as a whole, and not necessarily just what I have to do or what he has to do. I feel like it's made me a better player overall, not just like linebacker. So just like I feel like if I had to go out there and play like a jack, or like even if I had to play like a star for a play, like I know like what everybody has to do. So like it just makes it, and not just me, like a lot of people on our team. So it just makes it feel more like united.
And then Brock Bowers, 8 receiving touchdowns this year. When did you guys kind of know he would be this good of a player for you guys?
I think I said it before, like in the past, I want to say we was running gassers. We was on the line, I want to say it was like me, Adam, Darnell, some other people on our team, and he was like out running all of us. And we was like, who is this kid coming into this program doing these type of things? And he's just always showed up in practice on one-on-ones, everything. So like, it was like, yeah, he's going to be something.